Hello everybody, it's GeoBug, and we are going to be doing the first video of our 1.6 update Let's Play. I'm very excited for it, and I hope you guys are too. But before we jump into the video, I need to talk to you guys about something pretty serious. My cousin, who is 10 years old, was recently diagnosed with cancer. He has started chemo and treatment and everything, but it's pretty aggressive, so they have to hit him a lot with it and everything. And he's in good spirits, the best he can be, you know. But point being is we have a GoFundMe for him, so I'm going to put that link in the description here on my Twitter and on Discord. So if you can, a small donation would be really great. I don't usually ask for that sort of thing, but for him I'll do anything I can. So 50 cents, $1, $5, whatever you can would be really helpful. Again, that link will be in the description. And I'm sorry to kind of precursor this video with something so sad, but I told my sister I would do anything I can to help, so let's go ahead and just get right into the video. Starting off on day one, we're gonna take a look around our new house. This is the Meadowlands house, and I quite frankly love it. We also receive 15 hay instead of parsnips because you get a free coop and 2 chickens with this one, and it looks like you get 1 of each, which is nice. So we're gonna go ahead and pet them and feed them, and of course we'll need to build a silo at some point. But yeah, I really like that, and I love the waterfalls, and there's a lot of great new stuff around the map with like waterfalls and some tweaks like that and stuff. Of course, we're going to spend the day introducing ourselves to a bunch of the characters, all of them if possible, so that we can go ahead and get the introductions quest out of the way. We also discover this secret door here that says only a master of the 5 ways may enter, so I assume you have to master all your skills and then you can enter that room. And of course, you know, we're continuing to do the introductions here and run around town foraging. We're also going to spend some time chopping some trees so that we can get our first chest built. But while building the chest, we noticed there's a new sign. There's a new text sign where you can put your own text, which is cool. And we're taking a look at the new menu setup. That's really nice. You can see that your animals love you. Of course, there's a bunch of new items to collect as well, to ship and things like that. So we'll have to work on that as well. Now, we're not exactly looking for perfection, but we'll try. We'll just play. We'll just play for a while and see what happens. We do manage to get level 1 foraging from chopping all those trees and going about town. Day 2, of course, we have to spend fishing. You know how I feel about trying to get all the fish in year 1. I don't know why I continue to feel that way, but I do. So we're going to try to catch as many of the fish as possible and really get our fishing skill up so that we can start selling those for a good profit. And you'll see later on as we play that it's a pretty big deal. Fishing is getting better. So level 1 and 2. You can also watch me struggle to fish because a lot of the mods aren't working. So I actually have to fish like a regular person, which I hate, so that's fun. Anyway, we're checking out our journal because there's some new quests, and your starting quests are a little different. They involve the chickens instead of growing the parsnips and things like that, so that's pretty interesting. Here you can see me struggle to catch a catfish. Once again, I cannot stand the fishing in this game. No offense to Concerned Ape, of course, but we also buy eel bait, which is pretty cool. You can see the fish smoker recipe up there at the top as well. That will come into play later, and I'll explain it when it comes into play. But yeah, you can have like targeted bait now, which is really great. So we're gonna buy that and try to catch some eels, being as it's a rainy day. And there we go. There's our eel. Moving on, we're gonna just keep fishing until we can't fish anymore. So we're gonna go home sluggishly, eat a herring so that we don't have to go home sluggishly, and keep moving. There we go. Level 3 fishing that day. On to day 4, we're gonna sell our first eggs. You get eggs pretty quick, and we are gonna buy some parsnip seeds because we're gonna need those for the community center. So we'll get those planted down and watered, of course. Not a whole ton of new stuff in this video yet, but we'll discover more as we play, of course. We will get to see several new things, though. We finished the How to Win Friends quest, And here are our first carrot seeds. I am so excited for carrot seeds. You can't buy them in the store, you have to dig them up, and they're only plantable in spring, but I really love them. We're going to grab some sardine bait because we need sardine for the community center. And then we're also going to forage for the day. We're going to have a lot of forage stuff. And then we're going to plant our carrot seeds in the evening and spend the rest of the night just kind of clearing up the farm a little bit. You know, you want to make it look nice. Get that cleared up, get our resources and all that stuff. Day 5, we get our cat. You can skip this now. I'm naming my cat Barkley after a character in a book I read recently that I really enjoyed. But you can skip this cutscene now. You'll automatically adopt the cat and it will automatically name it. So yeah, that's fun. We're going to fix our fence that we destroyed like day 1 or 2 by accident. And then we're going to head over to the community center to start that whole quest line. Because we want to do the community center this time. There are some changes to Joja now, though. You can buy perfection waivers, so we might have to do a Joja run at some point, too. Into the mines, since we got our sword and everything, we're going to collect a whole bunch of treasures, actually. It's not a good luck day, but we get quite a few treasures on this run. A diamond, several amethysts, I think. Get to floor 5 and head out. Over here, we're headed to the traveling merchant, but we see this giant tree that looks new. Not sure what it does yet, but we will see in the future if that's something special. We take a look at the stock, and there's really nothing that we need today, but you know, we got to check every time. So here we're taking a look at the menu again just to see some other new things. You can see the level of your house, the level of floor you've made it to. It looks like maybe your star drop tracking, things like that. So a lot of new tracking stuff. We also get level 1 mining at the end of the day. Over to the wizard to start his whole bit, and back over to drop off our first bundle completion here. So we'll get 30 seeds and get those planted in the ground at some point. We're also taking a look at what we need, and in the brewer's bundle you can see the new juice thing, and we also see the summer squash. We get a look at that, and then we also get a look at the broccoli, which is pretty cool. I love that we got new crops. That's a big deal. Back over to fishing. We're going to use our sardine bait to fish up a sardine right off the bat, so we'll get that turned in as well as a shad and some other stuff. We'll try to complete the community center as fast as possible. I always try to make it year 1 completable, or I always make it, you know, check that box. But anyway, do some tree chopping and finish off with level 2 foraging. Pick up our carrots and we get level 1 farming. Then we're going to check out the traveling merchant again. And I should buy that wine and like another thing there, but I didn't. I should have bought it just to make things easier for us, but we didn't. So we buy some potatoes, and then we're going to do some more fishing. We needed some lake fish to turn those in, but we forgot the carp. Of all the things I didn't catch, it was a carp. So we go back, catch that, and turn it in real quick so we can finish that faster later. Like I said, level 1 farming, pretty easy day. Day 8, our parsnips are finally ready, so we're going to pick those up and then get our potatoes planted. We still hadn't made the scarecrow yet, so that's why we didn't plant the potatoes earlier. We also get our spring seeds planted, and I do believe I make a scarecrow there, I just didn't put it in. Back over to fishing. We finally get our first catfish as well as a diamond, which was nice. That really marked the occasion because I'm so bad at the fishing. We do get catfish bait though, in hopes that we can get some more catfish. We get lucky with a couple more, I think. That first one there was easy, and then here you can just watch me struggle. Yep, there it goes, struggling. What, is it easy? Nope, there it goes. Nope, there it goes. Either way, we don't get a lot, but it's pretty cool that we got something. We turned the catfish in, and then we got level 4 fishing that day. So that's pretty cool. And you get the worm bin a lot sooner now. We also got level 5 fishing, so we get our buff there. Sell some fish off the next day, and then we're going to go buy our first backpack upgrade, because we're going to need that here in the mines. Down here in the mines, of course, we're trying to get the initiation quest finished up, so we're going to be killing slimes. On level 10, we get a new weapon. It's not great, but it's better than our old weapon, so we're going to trade it out. We also get a few treasures and keep just killing those slimes. Nice topaz for us there. And then we just pass out in the mines on floor 18. So we didn't get too far, but we did get somewhere. Level 2 mining for our staircases and level 1 combat. We also make 2 furnaces. I only meant to make 1, but we made 2, so we'll make do with what we got. We finally got something to turn into Gunther. It usually never takes me this long, but the mod I have that shows big red X's instead of the little roots or worms or whatever you want to call them, that makes things a lot easier for me to see. So that's probably why. We had a whole bunch of stuff to turn into, lots of gems and stuff. So we do get our reward of 9 cauliflower seeds, so we'll have to get those in the ground soon. And there we go. Get those planted. And then we're chopping some trees here. I kind of messed up and I'm not able to collect that stuff. I tried for a minute or two, but it didn't work. And we do find our warp statue there up on that little staircase there, so that's pretty nice. Things definitely look different on the farm. We're gonna buy some salads from Gus so that we can continue clearing out the farm and chopping trees. We're chopping so many trees because we have the sticky bundle, which means we need 500 sap. I mean, the wood also helps, so we're gonna fix the bridge to finish off the night there, do a bit of foraging and head to bed. Actually, I think we pass out, yeah, because it's pretty late. You pass out on the way home. There we go. Level 3 foraging, you get the cookout kit a lot sooner now, which is really nice because otherwise that thing was kind of pointless. We're going to pick up our chicken eggs. We had a whole bunch of them, and then we're going to fish up a river jelly. That was, I think, the first time we grabbed the river jelly. I could be wrong, but either way, there's new river jelly. That's a new item. And then we're going to plant some carrots and some flowers and stuff that we need to finish off the bundles. We're also going to buy a well because the water sources are very far away from this section of farm here, and I got tired of running back and forth. And this is, like, I never buy the well. Usually it just doesn't seem worth it, but it certainly is on this farm in my opinion. Scrolling through here, again, we should buy wine and probably the shrimp. We're struggling to get that crab pot bundle finished, and I don't want to pay for an actual crab pot. So either way, back into the mines. We're getting a whole bunch of copper ore, big chunks there of copper ore, which was really lucky. We make it to floor 20 for a nice magnet ring, and on floor 21 we're gonna kind of keep going through here because it keeps, you know, it's a monster floor. So we also get a book called the Monster Compendium. So we're gonna read it there from our inventory, and we learn a new power, which is obviously new, and that one says monsters have a chance to drop double loot, which was great. We do end up getting killed, so we have to go buy a new weapon, and then you can see we got some new decorations there, which are great. We also buy a topaz ring so that we can head back into the mines and keep killing slimes and try to get that combat skill up. We're also going to get level 2 combat that day. Day 13, we're going to grab up all of our eggs. We got another monster compendium, so we read that for 100 XP. And then we're going to grab strawberry seeds at the egg hunt. Only 2 though. And then, of course, we're going to destroy these kids at the egg hunt, as we always do. Thank you, Mayor Lewis. We're going to plant some carrots, and then on to day 14, we're going to harvest our potatoes. Check the traveling merchant. Nothing we really need too bad. We're going to sell some stuff so that we can head over to Clint and upgrade our axe to copper. Then we're going to head into the mines to make it to floor 35 before we pass out heading home for level 2 farming and level 3 mining. That's the video, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to smash the like button, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that stuff. Check out our Discord. I need to post, I do have a Twitter, I just never use it. I'm not very good at social media, but I will go ahead and start putting that link in the description as well. Maybe I can start being more active on there. And again, Thank you so much. If you do decide to donate to the cause that I mentioned in the beginning of the video, it really helps out my family, and I can't thank you enough if you decide to do that. And I can't thank you enough for even watching the video. You know, this takes a lot of work and everything, and we're slowly getting where we want to be. So thank you again, and we'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye.